What is up, Wednesday Warriors? Today is Wednesday, August the 5th, 2026. Happy new comic book day. I have a decent little stack. Let's get to the haul. All right, let's start off in the Absolute Universe. And here I have Absolute Green Lantern. This is issue number 17. This is cover C by Tula Lote. A really nice cover of Joe right here by Tula Lote. She did a fantastic job on this cover. Really happy to have picked this one up. But then I also picked up cover D, which is done by Eom. And again, another fantastic cover of Joe right here by Eom. Really awesome cover. So I am behind on these. I want to say the last issue I read was issue number 14. So I need to read 2 more issues. Then I read this one. Then I'm all caught up. But definitely need to get back on track with these because I don't want to get too far behind. 3 is manageable. Once you get into 5 books for a dyslexic with ADHD, not easy. Continuing with the Absolute Universe, I have Absolute Superman. This is issue number 22, and this cover is done by Rafa Sandoval. This is cover A, and we have the return of Brainiac. And who is this mysterious character that's falling right there between Brainiac and Superman? I don't know. Curious to see what happens. And are we going to see the return of Lex in this? Because as I've said before, and if you're reading this, it's not a spoiler, but the last time we saw Brainiac and Lex together did not go well for Lex. So will he pop up here, or are we going to have another mysterious character pop in? This is definitely the first book I'm going to read this week. All right, up next, I have Batgirl. This is issue number 22, and we have a beautiful cover A here by David Talaski. A really gorgeous cover right here. David Talaski has had some amazing covers lately, and this is just an example of another one of them. Really gorgeous cover with the, well, I believe those are cherry blossoms. Are those cherry blossoms, or is that something else? Y'all let me know. Gorgeous cover right here. Continuing with my DC run, I have Batman. This is issue number 12. This is the cover A by Jorge Jimenez. And here we have the full appearance of Verity Pennyworth. So she did appear in the last page or 2 of Batman issue number 11. I believe she's the niece of Alfred Pennyworth. And she seems like she's got some skills because she was able to make it through all of Batman's defenses and knock right on his door before they ever realized she was there. So looking forward to see what kind of character she's going to be. But that's a great introduction to show off her skills. This will probably be the second book I read this week. All right, my next couple of books, it's not a series I'm actually reading. It's a movie franchise that I do really like, but this cover buys because of the gorgeous artwork and the artist. So here I have Blade Runner, Tokyo Nexus. This is issue number 4, and this is cover B by Ito. Ito did a fantastic job on this cover. I really love this cover. Looks like we got a samurai facing off with, I don't know what that person is. Maybe it's a replicant. I couldn't tell you, or maybe the samurai is a replicant. I don't even know if that's a samurai, but it kind of looks like samurai armor. That's what it looks like to me. So if you're reading this, let me know what's going on right here, and let me know if it's a good read. But I also picked up cover D, which is the Virgin variant by Ito. And luckily, this was not a ratio. This was just an open order variant that I was really happy to pick up. So picked up a trade dress and the Virgin variant. Really nice. Moving on to a Marvel book. And one of the better Marvel books that's coming out is Captain America. This is issue number 14, And this is the Miguel Mercado Mary Jane Watson variant. I love this cover. MJ looks fantastic. Cap looks fantastic. The shield, he's blocking some rounds being fired at them. The motorcycle looks great. You can see that they're just zooming by. You see Mary Jane's hair just flying back there. Really great cover by Miguel Mercado right here. Quick question. How many of you buy books from Kickstarter, and how many of you get frustrated whenever your Kickstarter books come after the books come out from open order covers? Because that really irritates me. This is one of those. I'm happy I got these books, but I really want my Kickstarter books. So I am talking about Devil's Due presents Lovebunny and Mr. Hell, issue number 1. This cover was done by Tim Seeley. A really nice cover right here. I like the border. The border shows off like one of those Marvel anniversary issues. Really nice artwork right here. Really happy to have this one. But I also picked up the 1 in 10 cover C by Sveta Sherbina. A really gorgeous cover right here by Sveta Sherbina. Really fantastic cover. If she ever does make it here to the US, because I believe she's out of the Ukraine, it would be amazing to get to meet her at a con and get a lot of my books that I have of hers autographed. There was also a 1 in 25 Virgin variant that unfortunately I was not able to pick up. My LCS said this went in the cards. Not a lot of people pre-ordered this. So, you know, that goes into another thing. Every week on Friday, I do an FOC video and I let y'all know what books I'm interested in picking up and maybe what y'all might be interested in picking up. I'm not saying to buy it. I'm not saying these are the books you have to get. I'm just letting you know these are interesting to me, whether it's a cover buy or whether it's a story or something else. And I just let y'all know, you know, just to help you out, because I know we're all busy, and I used to love it whenever I would go watch other people and see their FOCs. But then once I started doing my own research, I saw that they were missing out on some covers that I really liked. So that's why I started doing my FOC video, so y'all can see it. So let's help each other out. FOC your books. 1, so you can get a bigger discount. You know, most LCSs will give you a 10 to 15 to 20% discount for FOCing your books. And if you do it online, then you get, you know, certain places will give you 35% off, maybe 38% off. So always FOC your books so you can guarantee you get them and you're not running around on New Comic Book Day trying to find them. And 2, if you FOC your books, you help out your fellow collectors, because then maybe they can their LCS can qualify for higher ratios. So this is a community. Let's help each other out. FOC your books, but 2 really nice covers right here. Up next, for all my Doctor Who fans, I have Doctor Who Circuit Breaker. This is issue number 2. This is cover D by Flops. A really nice cover by Flops right here. So yes, it's just the TARDIS. But for us Doctor Who fans, you know what? The TARDIS is all you need to have a really great Doctor Who cover. Issue number 1 had the Daleks on it, and it would be really cool if we could get a Weeping Angels, you know, cover on one of these. That would be really awesome. I mean, Flops could do it, but you know, I don't know if Flops is known for a lot of horror. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen him do such a straight horror cover. If he has, let me know. But to get somebody to do a Weeping Angels cover would be fantastic with this. My next cover is Fantastic Four, issue number 15. This is the Chris Anka variant. A really gorgeous cover of the Invisible Woman right here. She's half in, half out. Color looks really fantastic. I really like this cover. So now we're moving on into some reprintings. This is a 3rd print and 2 second prints. And I don't know if I've mentioned it already, but have I mentioned how much of a fan I am of Ito? Well, if I haven't, here we have G.I. Joe, issue number 12. This is the 2nd print by Ito. And then here we have issue number 18, also by Ito. And we have the third print of issue number 7. Yes, you guessed it, by Ito. So 3 really great reprintings by Ito. No, they're not a connecting set, but they look really fantastic. Really happy to pick these up. Moving on to the Mobile Armor Strike Command, issue number 3, I have cover B by Kendrick Kunka Lim. A really nice cover right here. We have a nice little cheesecakey cover. Nothing really bad, but a really nice cheesecake cover. I want to say all the cover Bs have been like that so far. I want to say, though, that in issue 5 or 6, they go away from that. So I think we get one more, and then that's it. So if you're liking these, pick them up. Really nice cover by Kendrick Kunka Lim right here. And speaking of fantastic covers, here I have one of the best covers I've seen in a while. We have Masters of the Universe Genesis, issue number 1. This is cover B by Lee Bermejo, and this is a beautiful cover. You have Skeletor right there. We have Triclops, Beastman. I believe that's, what is that? It's not Lockjaw. Is it Lockjaw? Trapjaw? It's one of those, right? I'm gonna say Trapjaw. I don't remember. There was a Trapjaw and a Lockjaw. Let me know, because I forgot. It's been a while since I've watched Masters of the Universe. And then we have Evil Lynn back there. You have, looks like Castle Grayskull maybe in the background. I can't tell if that's just a generic mountain or if it's Grayskull. But a gorgeous cover right here. This has to be probably the best Masters of the Universe cover I've ever seen. Fantastic job by Lee Bermejo right here. Moving on to Mega Man X. This is issue number 5. This is cover D by Jeffrey Chamba Cruz. It is a 1-in-5 ratio. All of these Nintendo homage or Super Nintendo homages have been 1-in-5 ratios. I am happy to say that I have picked every one up so far. I think we have one more issue until the series is over. So as long as I get that one, I would have picked up every single one. Really fantastic covers. So there is another Mega Man series that's coming out, but they're going to go away from the Super Nintendo homage. It looks like they're doing more of a maybe Sega or Atari homage on those. I can't quite tell. It's been a while since I've actually looked at one of those type of boxes, but it's one of those. So we're going to have another type of thing. If you're tired of these Super Nintendo homages, then we're going to get a little bit different of homage. All right. I'm warning you right now. That's what we're going to be showing up next. Yes, I have done a little bit of taping to cover some things up, but still, that's what's coming up next. So if we need to get anyone out of the room, now's the time to do it. Okay, you've been warned. So this series, I'm not reading at all. But whenever I did look at the FOC back when it was up, I saw a really fantastic sci-fi cover by Suspiria. It was a 1-in-50, and I really wanted to pick it up. It's one of those like 1950 style sci-fi covers, and I really loved it. So I did put a bunch of these on my FOC with my LCS. Unfortunately, like I said, if not a lot of people are FOCing, you're not going to get some of those higher ratios. So I wasn't able to pick it up, but I do have these, so I will show them off. So here we have Money Shots. This is issue number 1, and this is the Suspiria Vilches black bag variant right here. And then I also picked up this one by Luana Vecchio, and looks like we have our character right here inside of a T-Rex. Looks like a T-Rex to me. And I don't know if that's an eye or if that's a robot or lens. Y'all tell me. But 2 pretty nice covers right here by Money Shots. Fortunately, my LCS did let me know that they weren't going to have enough people book to qualify for the 1-in-50. So I was able to pick it up from Golden Apple, and hopefully those ship out today. Hopefully, we'll find out. And if they do, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll have them by the end of the weekend. That would be fantastic. It's been a long time since I've done an unboxing video. I used to do an unboxing video every week, but they took a long time to edit and they were not my most popular videos. So I kind of stopped doing that. But maybe I can start doing that again, just doing them maybe once a month, something like that. Y'all let me know if that'll interest y'all. Here we have issue number 3 of Supergirl Survive. This has been a really fantastic series. I've really enjoyed it. Issue number 1, I felt was a great story, a great intro to what we're going to be getting into. Issue 2 wasn't as good, but it was still a good story, and I still did enjoy it. So I will be reading issue number 3. And this cover was done by Rod Reese. This is cover A, a really fantastic cover. It looks like we're going to have some Blue Lanterns enter into this story. So really looking forward to reading this one. For all my Storm fans, I have Uncanny X-Men issue number 33. This is the Alexander Lozano 80s Storm variant. And Lozano did a great job. We got a punk rock Storm right here. She's leaning up on the boombox, sitting in a stairwell, probably somewhere in NYC where we're going down in the subway. You got the graffiti on the wall. Really fantastic cover. You got the combat boots. I mean, you got it all with this cover. So all the Storm fans out there, hopefully I'll pick this up if you liked it. Or if you're just an Alexander Lozano fan, make sure you grab this cover. My last book, I have Wade Wilson Deadpool. This is issue number 7. This cover was done by Anand Ramcharan. Hopefully I said that right. I did my best on pronouncing it. And of course, we have another Mary Jane Watson variant. So this is not an artist that I am familiar with, but this artwork looks really gorgeous. I love the color palette that they use. It kind of gives me an Ito vibe, but I don't think this is watercolor. Y'all think this is watercolor? I don't know if it is or isn't. It has an Ito vibe, but it doesn't look quite like Ito's watercolors. Either way, it's beautiful artwork. I don't recognize that artist's name. I don't feel like I've ever tried to pronounce that before, but a really beautiful cover. Really happy I picked this up. And that was my last book for my haul. Please hit the like and subscribe, click the bell for notifications. So I did try and apply for a media badge for the Dallas Fan Expo that's happening in September. I got my email today that I was not eligible to make it. So if y'all would all please help me out, give me a like, give me a subscribe, share my content with other people that you think might enjoy it. Leave me a comment. You know, whatever helps the algorithm. I don't know how it all works, but people always say that. So that way, hopefully next year, I can get a media badge. I can get better content for my convention, videos. I did one for MegaCon earlier this year. I did 3 videos for that, one for each day I was there. So if you're interested in that kind of content, go check it out, see what it was. And then that's the type of content I want to do. But hopefully if I get a media badge, I can actually get one-on-one interviews with artists or creators or, celebrities that make appearances and, get more access that I can't, just as a regular convention goer. So if you would all please help me out, I very much appreciate it. I'm a small but growing channel. But as always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.